Welcome to Micro Victory 463. Why Fluffy's not boring and you are. So today we're going to get into it. So, Fluffy's not boring, but most of us are. And the reason is Fluffy's not boring is he understands personality styles. He understands them. Maybe he's never studied them, but he certainly understands them. I'm sure he studied them. He understands exactly what personality style he is. I'll tell you what personality style he is. DISC will say IS, but that's all too, who cares? All right. As a matter of fact, if you want, click below and I'll send you our personality style thing that you can do, or just go to our school. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But Fluffy, he is an introvert, or sorry, an amiable. He probably is an introvert. I mean, it's really tough. I mean, you don't think of that. I'm an introvert, but you don't think of that. It's hard for us to get out of the house, and it's hard for us to do that. But and I could be wrong, but once we get out, then it's game on, right? Because we PDR, practice, drilled, and rehearse. But he is an amiable and an extrovert. An amiable is somebody that believes friends and family are the most important thing in the world, and who cares about the facts, who cares about the sale? It doesn't matter. It's all about friends and family. And extrovert, they're visionaries. They're about the future, and the future is learned from the past. And so that's the cool thing about him. He can tell something about the past that you can relate to toward the future. And he does it in such a nice, soft voice. But here's the thing: he can do just about any person's voice in there. Like I'll try a few. So, hello, Mickey Mouse. He does. John Wayne here, and hope you all have a great day. And let's see. I want to drink your blood. So I'm not that great. I admit it, okay? But I can do it a little bit. But my gosh, he did Speedy Gonzalez, and he just boom. I mean, you can name somebody, and he will just flip on boom and do it because he's PDR, practice, drilled, and rehearsed. But it's personality driven, so he'll use this, and this is what makes his show so alive. Is because most comedians, they just have the same thing, and they go up and down on their volume and whatever they're talking about, but he can instantly switch to another person, right? And so every 10 minutes of a conversation, you should change the slides, or if you're doing a presentation or for a show, you should change the slides or bring in a new speaker. Well, you can't bring in a new speaker because he's the man, right? So, and he doesn't doing slides so much, but he can change with his voice. And that makes you go, oh, wait, this is something new, right? And your brain like logs in on that. It's so cool how he does it. And he does it seemingly seamless, but I know for a fact that he's PDR, practice, drilled, and rehearsed thousands of hours to be able to do that. Now, because he's done that, of course, he's able to pull and do new things right off the bat. But you don't get that if you're not an amiable or a extrovert, that's okay. But you can have amiable and extrovert tendencies, right? And it's nothing wrong if you're an analytical or a pragmatic and a lot of them do. They believe in friends and family, but when they are talking about business, it's all about boom, 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 right? Or give me all the information. Anyway, basically go to this school, SKOO, and Six Figure Jumpstart, and you can download all my stuff. That's the easiest way for you. You can PM me and everything. I'll try to respond, but I don't respond a lot on there, so don't worry about that too much. So personality drives connection and conversation and conversions, right? So that's what you want. You want somebody to know, like, and trust and respect you. Well, then you gotta talk to them on their language, their level, right? And so that's what he does. He does it so well. It's just amazing. Again, if you haven't seen him, go to YouTube. Go to he's the man on Instagram. Go to Instagram. He's there. Just type in Fluffy. But it's something that I think you would, if you see him live, it'll change your life. So anyway, good luck, of course, laboring under correct knowledge. I'm Stephen Beaver, your TMV visionary strategist. TMV, baby. Take more vacations. That's how we spell your success. Y'all have a happy and successful day. Bye for now.
If you're looking for a nonprofit organization to give to or be part of, Turning Point USA is the one. Its mission is to identify, educate, train, and organize students to promote the principles of freedom, free market, and limited government. Turning Point USA believes that every young person can be enlightened to true free market values. Go to Turning Point USA, join, and start today. Insurance agents, I've got a gift for you. Start your 7-day free pass to our school. Download 200 plug-and-play posts and spark inbound quote conversations this week. Do it now before the free pass window closes. Tap the button, start free, and grab the